Good afternoon. I'm Ernie Naspretto. I'm a retired police officer, New York City Police Department. My retirement party was on September 6th, 2001. 5 days later, the world changed. There were about 300 people in my party. I guess I was a popular guy. Some of those 300 actually, many of those 300 responded 5 days later. And the world, as we knew it on September 6th, would be changed forever 5 days later. The problem, as I see today, not to the people that are here, because I'm preaching to the choir. The problem is too many people think that 9/11 is just part of history now. It's part of history. It's the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, World War I, World War II. Well, let's compare. Let's pick on World War II. Is there anyone sitting here right now that's worried about the Germans attacking again, or trying to take over Europe, or the Holocaust atrocities? Anybody worried about that? I don't think so. Anybody worried about Japan bombing us again? I don't think so. Anyone think that the Italians could produce another Mussolini? I don't think so. However, the same hatred, right, the philosophy, the whatever, I don't want to say the word religion, the same way of thinking that despised our way of life, our culture, the American way of life, that resulted in the 9/11 attacks. Do you think that still exists in the world? Because if you do, then it's not part of history, it's current. And I'm speaking to the choir here, because you all know that, that's why you're here. And I'm not going to get political, but I will just say there are some elected officials in this country, different parts of the country. I like to think South Carolina is not one of them. But there are parts of the country where 9/11 is just part of history now. That's probably the same part of the country that thinks it's okay not to stand for the Star Spangled Banner. I remember, like the gentleman before me just said, the day after 9/11, I remember seeing the support that everyone had for first responders, firefighters, police officers, emergency medical people that responded. And there was all kinds of support. Everybody was waving a flag. Well, you don't see that too much now, all this support, especially for law enforcement, do you? Everyone's got a phone. Can't wait to put something on YouTube about a cop. That's never complimentary. What happened in 21 years? 21 years ago, would anybody in a major sports event taken a knee 21 years ago? So again, preaching to the choir, you don't need a lecture, but a lot of people in this country do. All right, and I just hope that we never ever forget why we have this type of memorial. It's a shame we have to have it. And there are young first responders today, firefighters, cops, EMTs, emergency medical people, that literally with children, and some weren't even born yet, but definitely some of them were in kindergarten when this happened. And although they never experienced 9/11 firsthand, on a daily basis, potentially, they always can. It might not be a big major event, but it will be somebody having a heart attack, someone that's been shot, crimes, fires, people that need help. So even the young people today, although you might question about where America's going, I don't question at all where our first responders are. You're young, right? You look good in uniform, and you will respond exactly the way the first responders responded 21 years ago, because that's what you are, and thank God for you. And it's been an absolute honor to speak to you today. Thank you very much. God bless.